Hey coin lovers and curious collectors! Welcome back to Old Charles, your one-stop channel for rare and historical coins from around the world. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story behind the 1976 Australian 20-cent coin. Is it just pocket change, or could it be worth more than you think? Let's find out. The Australian 20-cent coin was first introduced in 1966 as part of the country's switch from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the decimal system. That change marked the birth of the modern Australian currency we know today. The 20-cent coin was one of the largest circulating coins in the set and became instantly recognizable by its unique design and size. Now let's talk design. The 1976 Australian 20-cent coin features an iconic animal that's a favorite among Aussies, the platypus. On the reverse, we have a beautifully detailed image of a platypus swimming through water, designed by Stuart Devlin, who was the official goldsmith and jeweler to Queen Elizabeth II. On the obverse side, you'll see a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was used on Australian coins from 1966 to 1984. The 1976 20-cent coin is made from 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a nice silvery appearance. It weighs 11.31 grams and has a diameter of 28.52 mm. That's a decent-sized coin, quite solid in your hand. Composition: 75% copper, 25% nickel. Weight: 11.31 grams. Diameter: 28.52 millimeters. Edge: milled. In terms of mintage, the 1976 20-cent coin isn't extremely rare, with around 49 million coins produced by the Royal Australian Mint that year. That's a lot, so most circulated versions aren't too hard to find today. However, what makes this coin interesting to collectors are specific factors like condition, errors, and proof versions, and we'll get to those in a minute. Well, if you have one that's been used in everyday transactions, scratched, a bit worn, maybe a little dull, it's generally worth its face value, which is 20 Australian cents. Now, if you've got a coin in uncirculated or near-mint condition, with full luster and no signs of wear, then you're in luck. These can be worth $5 to $15 AUD, depending on the quality. A coin in MS65 plus condition, that's mint state grade, can fetch even higher prices from serious collectors. Are there rare versions or errors of the 1976 20-cent coin? Yes, there are a few out there, and they can command higher values. If you find an off-center strike, a clipped planchet, or a coin with a die crack, hold on to it. These can be worth anywhere from $20 to over $100 AUD, depending on severity and rarity. Cleaning a coin can scratch it and reduce its appeal to collectors. Let it stay natural, the patina adds character. Fun fact: the platypus design on the 20-cent coin is one of the few coin animals in the world that represents an egg-laying mammal, which makes it truly one of a kind. To sum it up, the 1976 Australian 20-cent coin is a cool piece of Aussie history. While most are worth face value, high-grade coins and rare errors can bring in much more. Let's take a step back in time and explore the history behind the 1976 Australian 20-cent coin. On-screen visuals *** black and white photos of 1960s Australia, scenes of daily life, coin minting machines, and 1966, Australia transitioned from the old British-style currency, pounds, shillings, and pence, to a new decimal currency system. This was a huge national change. Out went the shilling, in came cents and dollars. Alongside this change, a brand new coin series was introduced, including the now iconic 20-cent coin. The 20-cent coin quickly became one of the most commonly used coins in Australian pockets due to its value and size. But more than that, it became a symbol of national identity, thanks to its unique design. Fast forward to 1976, 10 years after decimalization. That year, Australia minted nearly 49 million 20-cent coins. It wasn't a special commemorative year, and there were no major design changes, but it was part of a steady and strong minting era in Australian coinage history. The design remained the same. On the obverse, a young Queen Elizabeth II, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a portrait created by Arnold Machin, used on coins across the Commonwealth. On the reverse, a stylized image of the platypus, an egg-laying mammal found only in Australia. This design, created by Stuart Devlin, beautifully captured the spirit of Australian wildlife and craftsmanship. The 1976 20-cent coin may not mark a major historic event, but it stands as a quiet witness to a decade of change, a decade where Australia grew more confident with its new decimal system and where its coinage began to form a modern identity. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The 1976 Australian 20-cent coin may be common, but its condition could make all the difference in value. If your coin has been used in everyday transactions, showing signs of wear and tear like scratches, worn edges, or fading details, it's considered circulated. These coins are typically worth their face value, 20 Australian cents, or sometimes up to $1 AUD if the condition is a little better than average. Now, if your 1976 coin still has its original mint luster, with no signs of wear, it might be uncirculated. These coins were never used in shops or handled much, maybe kept in a collection or found in a mint roll. Uncirculated coins can be worth anywhere from $5 to $15 AUD, depending on the shine and sharpness of the design. If your coin has been professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC and it gets a high grade like MS65 or above, you're looking at the top-tier condition. These coins are nearly flawless under magnification. No scratches, no dents, just perfect detail. 1976 Australian 20-cent coin in MS65 plus condition can be worth $20 AUD or more, especially to serious collectors. Also worth noting, sometimes coins leave the mint with errors, and these can be highly valuable regardless of wear. Look out for things like off-center strikes *, clipped planchets * die cracks, or cuds *. Even in circulated condition, error coins can sell $4.20 to over $100 AUD, depending on the rarity of the mistake. Quick tip for collectors: never clean your coin. It might seem like polishing it will make it more valuable, but in the coin world, cleaning actually lowers its value.